So, morning guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. I hope everyone is well. Just a quick one this morning. I don't really have loads to talk about. I've become obsessed with these baits, right? The slingshot from Megabass. I just, it's just awesome. It's just such a good bait, and like there it is in IU, right? Uh, This is the one I just love this lime green. Like I'm bringing loads of these to Canada with me. I think the striped bass are going to absolutely inhale those. But uh, like I was fishing the last day, and the two biggest fish I caught on that bait, right? So I'm just rigging baits for tomorrow. I was going to fish today from the shore, but then a friend very kindly offered to take me out in the boat tomorrow, so I'm going to go and fish in the boat tomorrow. And like these are just awesome from the boat. I mean, I'm getting in the 5 inch versions. Although even if I get in the 5 inch versions, I still don't think people will buy them because they look at them and they go, nah. Right, but they're a fluke style bait, you know. I mean, like they're not a new idea. Like, I mean, we were 20 years ago. There was a thing called a bass bullet. Or, no, the bass bullet was the big yoke. That was like a almost like a needlefish. It was a bass something or other, bass assassin or so. I can't remember, but it was very similar to that, except much smaller. It was only about 4 inches or whatever. So that's 7 inches. So I'm just going to rig up a bunch of these today and with heavier heads so that I can bounce them down the current towards the fish, right? And I'm going to rig up a bunch of smaller baits too, right? I'm going to rig up a bunch of like 4 inch one up shots, right? Because I don't necessarily think the equation is as simple as oh big fish, big bait, or big bait, big fish, or whatever. You know, because I've seen lots of really big fish taking on really small baits. Like I've seen, you know, guys catching enormous bass on little tiny shrimp fly. Now this is slightly different. I mean, the bass are focused on a particular food source and they are really, really active. I mean, it's a lot of fun because the takes are absolutely savage. Like, I mean, I have my drag set quite tight, not too tight, but quite tight. Like, and um, I had a take the last day we were fishing, and I mean, the thing just absolutely zinged off. Like, and you'd expect, like, oh, this is going to be a big, chunky, huge, big fish, but it wasn't. It was, you know, 60 centimeters or just under 60 centimeters or something. But it was a lot of fun, you know, to be kind of banging those fish consistently. But I am flummoxed this morning. I'm like, what do I do? Like, you know what I mean? How do I? Yeah. And I, of course, I'm lacking the appropriate equipment. That's bugging me as well. Like I don't have any 30 gram jig heads, right? Which is not like me. I'm usually a bit better prepared than that. But anyway, um, so the water is quite murky, so these were fishing quite well, right? So that's the little 4 inch full swing from Raid. It's just a really well made shot, and the orange and black in the murky water was fantastic. That should be of interest to shore fishermen, by the way. Um, you know, Raid are just an awesome company. Actually, that's a good idea. I might try and drop a big Raid down there as well. Actually, that's another thing I'm going to do. Yeah, now that I mention it. So yeah, so that's where it's at this morning. Just getting ready for a boat trip and working away in the shop, and I might shoot a few baits later on um, if I get the time. But that's it. Nothing else to report. I'll let you know how we get on tomorrow. The forecast is good. I don't think it's going to rain a whole lot. I reckon we're going to bang a good few fish. So really looking forward to it. And yeah, hopefully we get a bit of better weather, right? And the shore fishing starts to pick up a bit, right? Because it's been a bit shit lately. We kind of got really good conditions in the spring, and I was super busy and didn't get to fish loads. So that was my own fault. But anyway, so look, that's it. I'm not going to wobble on. Oh, I just want to show you one other bait that people won't buy, by the way, that fished extremely well. Right, the 7-inch curly X-Layer. I mean, listen to that thing. That's for a soft plastic, right? Now, it was in hot pink that it was fishing really well, but I'm kind of hoping that I don't have any hot pink left, but I'm hoping that that is that's original Wakasachi. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. I've no doubt that it's the size and movement of the bait, because this colour slingshad fished quite well. So really I'm looking at 7 inches and over. Is what I want to be throwing tomorrow, and then try really small as well. So that's kind of going to be the approach. Try really big, but also try really small, and just see. Because essentially I think it's just luck, really. Like, you know what I mean? You can just overthink the goddamn thing. Like, at the end of the day, you're either gonna, and I'll throw a few metals. I have some jig paras there from Major Craft, which are totally decent metal jigs, right? It's a case of whether you land your bait in front of a big fish or not. Is just luck at some level, I think. You know, but having said that, then you see the last day, both the biggest fish that were caught came on the same bait, right? So it makes you wonder, right? You'd love to have a camera to see really what was going on, wouldn't you? Just to see, like, you know, because when the bass are stacked up like that, like how they stack up, is there a hierarchy, or how do they behave, like in terms of, like, you know, like trout in a stream, you know, where the biggest trout is always takes pole position, right? Do the bass behave the same way or whatever? But anyway, these are just the things that I end up thinking way too much about. So, but look, sure, I'll leave it there for today. I'm not going to subject you to my internal wobblings any further. If you're out fishing, have a great day. If you're not, have a great day either way. Enjoy the weekend, and tight lines, lads, and thanks for all the support for the shop and the channel and the messages and all the kit I've been sent and all the well wishes for my trip and everything else. I can't believe it. So appreciative. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, tight lines. Bye bye.